Hello. In this lecture, hello. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to incorporate YouTube videos within your class content. And there are a remarkable variety of YouTube videos out there, and it's really worthwhile thinking about spending some time having an exploration within your subject to see what is there. In some ways, if you can find the right content, you can use them like having a guest lecturer every week or every other week in your class to explain a particular thing, and then add your frame around it. So I'm just going to look at a few things that may pique your interest now. So one of these, I'm just going to flip through various YouTube, is the crash courses. We can talk a little bit more in discussion about how we feel about these kinds of things. The crash course is a series of videos in common core subjects such as literature and psychology, things, I guess, general science, and certainly world history. Those are the ones that I'm more familiar with. I'm just scrolling down here and you can see basic chemistry, periodic table, and we'll just take a very quick look at one of these that I am more familiar with. This is American history. I'm trying to find the world history ones. Okay. So I'll just take a very quick look at one of these. Hopefully it's not going to have too much of an upload time, and you can get an idea of what they are. These tend to be quite fun. They're not ideal from my point of view as a world historian. The problem is it's topic by topic. It doesn't really have that rigorous cross comparison that I need in one of my classes. Let's give it a couple. All right, I'm just having a horrible time with my internet connection today. So anyway, these are kind of upbeat, and this might be an option to check out the different crash courses. They tend to be 11, 12 minutes. You could use them to supplement, if you're giving mainly written lectures, you could use them to supplement. You could ask students to critique them. I know that I've said the world history ones are not ideal. So I'm moving on now. I also did a course, a search for C++, which is a programming language. And so we're looking here, there's several videos, tutorials put in there. I'm assuming Barney-Strustrup is a big deal in the world of C++. You decide for yourself the merits of the content. That was just doing a search for an idea like that. You might find a series of tutorials that are already recorded that you could embed in your courses, which do not require you to reinvent the wheel, but you will be providing your own framework around those. This is certainly an option if you're kind of push for time. And then the other search that I did was just I put in marketing lectures at Yale, and sometimes you'll find by a search like this on YouTube that guest lecturers have been taped, and that tape has been uploaded to YouTube. So again, I know nothing about marketing, but I'm assuming that Stephen Schwartzman is a big deal in the world of financial markets. And this video has been uploaded. So you can invite your students to attend a guest lecture by Stephen Schwartzman and critique it or build that into your class in some way. So there's a lot of sort of powerful content already out there on YouTube, and we can talk about the merits and the morality of using this content. But certainly, if you're building your course around it and using it to frame it, and you're providing that content, for example, you wouldn't just sort of say, watch this lecture on financial markets and that's it, that's your content for the week. But it would be like inviting your students to do something a little more dynamic, to see this guest lecture by Stephen Schwartzman. For example, this is a good option if your rest of your content is provided mainly from the point of view of text. Okay, so have a play around it, that in various search terms, find what you want, but there are these sort of full courses, these MOOCs, these full courses, such as Crash Course and Khan Academy, TED Talks. Again, the morality and how we feel about these is another thing, but they can sort of provide an added dynamism to your course if you don't have the time or the expertise or the confidence to record a whole bunch of lectures. Okay, so let's look at how we would embed one of these. And there are several ways you can do it. I'm going to show you the sort of most foolproof way to embed a lecture. So I've chosen this, trying to choose this marketing thing, right? Okay, so this is the most foolproof way of embedding this in your course. Okay, so you start the lecture, start the YouTube video, come to share, and choose, this is what comes up, this is the URL for the video, but choose Embed instead. Just be patient, wait for it to come up. It does say it's loading. Okay, so it comes up with an embed code. This is HTML code. It doesn't matter because you're not going to have to do anything with it except copy it. So just as you would normally highlight text and copy it, put your cursor in here and press Control-C as you normally would to copy something. And then we're going to go back to our Blackboard class. Bear with me a second. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get back to my Blackboard class. Okay, so this is the Blackboard class. What I want to do now is to add this video, and I'm just going to stick it on the top of here. So as you would normally do, build content, add an item, and this was Schwartzman on marketing, and then that embed code that you just copied from the other place, you come down here, you hit this HTML button, That gives you the HTML code view. You don't need to know any code. All you need to know how to do is Control C to copy the code, and then Control V, which is your paste. So just as you cut and paste normally, Control C is copy, Control V is paste, and then update that and submit. Okay. When you create content, it always appears at the bottom. Okay, so I'll scroll down here. Okay, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There we go. And there is your video. Still, yeah, there you go. So now it's here, and your students will just see this and press that. And there you go. The students can set the video going. Okay, so that's using the HTML code is the most foolproof way to do this. There are other ways to add video, and you would let's go back to a video. You can use the title here. This is Ancient Egypt Crash Course World History number 4. We'll go back to our Blackboard area. Again, build content. And instead of adding an item, you would add a YouTube video over here. Okay, so this is the box that comes up when you add look for a YouTube video, and we were looking for Ancient Egypt Crash Course. Okay, so you need to be very precise about putting your search term in, and hopefully this will work. Okay, so there it is. So that was quite easy. These videos also have a huge number of views. So it's that 1,182,000 views. Okay, so they would then just select and submit. You can add the text if you want to describe the video to your students, or tell them what to look out for, or give them an exercise related to it. Again, the latest thing, as I said, always appears at the bottom. So I'll scroll down and have a look to see what's happened there. And there is the video. And the students will just click on watch video. Video will start. They can open it up. They can go straight to YouTube to watch it. The thing about doing it this way, which would seem to be the most intuitive rather than copying the HTML, is that when you record your own videos, I've found several times that even though I really know what I called it because I labeled it, or even if you cut and paste your own what you actually named the class into this YouTube video search, sometimes it still doesn't come up, and that can get a little frustrating. So if that happens, it's good to know that HTML paste trick to put the video in as well. Okay, so the last thing that I want to show you in terms of YouTube videos is a tool called TubeChop. So tube as in YouTube, and a chop. Okay, so tubechop.com does exactly what you think it is going to do. So if you have a great video from the BBC about Greek plays or something like that, but you really just want this 5 minutes in the middle on Antigone or something like that. You don't want the rest of the video. You don't want your students to have to watch a 48-minute video. Basically, what you would do is take a video, copy the URL, sorry this is going so slowly today, copy the URL for the video here. So again, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, go to TubeChop, pop in the URL, so that'll be Control V to copy that in there and search for it. Gosh, I'm sorry this is taking so long. Okay, so I'm just waiting for TubeChop to recognize this video. It's pretty much straightforward. After that, you just select and cut the part that you want, and then you can just get a separate URL, an address for that, and you can just give your students that so they don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to start the video there and end the video there, for example. Obviously I would watch this video and choose more carefully which parts I was going to have, and then you just click chop it. Oh, please just bear with me, this is very annoying. So this is the section that I decided I want, here and here. And then I've chopped it. So I now have my own special code here, which is just for this chopped part of a YouTube video, just this 3-minute section that I want from the middle. So I would take this link and share that with the students, or I can copy the embed code. There we go. Copy that embed code, go back to my Blackboard class, create content, wait 5 minutes because that seems to be the order of the day. Create content and go to HTML. Drop in by using Control V, that embed code, and there's my video. So give it a title. That's my chopped video, and submit that. Okay, so that's basically it. I'm sorry that took so long. It's going to take me forever to upload this video now because it's so long. But basically, take a look around YouTube, find what it is you want. If you just want a segment of it, you can use TubeChop to cut a segment of it. You can use the full lectures from a guest lecturer that's been recorded at another institution, or you might find a whole course which you could utilize in your class. So take an experiment, take a look at what YouTube has to offer in terms of how you would incorporate it or might incorporate it in your online teaching. Okay, thank you.